Hi, happy lunch hour. It's Karen with Epic Careering and Hypnotherapy with Karen Heller. Thank you for joining me. If you do show up here, just send me a little hello. We are going to do a mini hypnotherapy session, and that's just my clock. That's actually not my birds. That's my clock. I covered up my birds, so hopefully today they won't be so noisy. That's a long tweet, isn't it? Today, I want to talk to you about belief. First of all, there are biological reasons that belief is so important. There are energetic reasons why belief is so important, and there are spiritual reasons why belief is so important. And I'm going to try to cater this to as wide of an audience as possible. I do want you to know that if I say anything while you're under hypnosis that doesn't align with your value system, you will come out of hypnosis. Your subconscious will take you out of hypnosis. So there's nothing I'm going to be able to say to you that's going to change fundamentally what you believe is important to you. That's the first thing that I want you to know about today. The second thing I want you to know about today is that we are going to try the rapid induction again, the technique that I shared with you last week, so that we can make the most of the time together. I'm going to try to make this hypnotherapy session while we try to aim for 20 minutes, and I do have another live that I'm doing on my Epic Careering page at 12:30. This is really just, it's supposed to be like a little mini break, right? It's a little mini break for your day to help you restore, refresh, and bring about even change that's permanent and long-lasting and helps you improve from this point forward, something that you can reset for the rest of the day. I love the feedback that's coming. Please keep it coming. It really helps me just know that this time is valuable to you, and it makes me excited to spend time planning this and thinking of new ideas and new ways that I can make this time even more valuable to you. So please keep the feedback coming. If you show up either live or you show up and you watch the recording afterwards, just send me a little note. Let me know that you were here. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what happens afterwards for you. I'll be especially interested to know what happens after today because, as you know, if you've been here with me before, I love to experiment. And today's hypnotherapy session is an experiment. I know scientifically it should make a difference to you based on how the subconscious works. I've just never used it for this particular application before, and I'm really interested to know what it does for you. So we're going to be talking about belief again. And so biologically, if you don't believe that a really positive outcome or even an ideal outcome is possible, then you will have struggles with motivation. I confront this all the time with my job transition clients, that they have bad experiences. Unfortunately, they come to me after they've had a cascade of bad experiences, and then they really start to make that mean that a positive outcome for them is not viable, or they have to settle and it won't be an ideal outcome. And really, as long as we can restore the belief, which sometimes takes a leap of faith, and sometimes it takes experimenting and having them actually experience that positive outcomes to reinforce that the positive outcome is possible. So that's one way you can enforce belief, right? You can bring about a positive outcome. But energetically, actually, if you, and we're talking quantum physics here, so the nature of matter, and I'm not going to go too deep into that. I could spend 2.5 hours to 2 days talking about the nature of matter and why we need to pay attention to our energy and how and our intention behind things, and where we're coming from when we send things out into the world, be they thoughts, be they words, be they projects, conversations. It's very important to be mindful of where you're coming from when you do that. And if you are somebody who follows or is trying to practice the law of attraction, then you already have a familiarity with the concept of energy and why it's so important. And you'll know that if if you've asked for help before or received advice before about making the law of attraction work for you, it always comes down to belief. It always comes down to, well, you have to let go of the fear that, you're going to suffer all these negative consequences, or you have to ignore the negative consequences that you're experiencing right now and just focus on what you want to happen. And I know from experience that is so challenging. If you use your conscious mind, if you're in your conscious mind, which is constantly trying to assess and give us alarms and interpret, our surroundings and all the stimulus around us. So that's one reason why I want to work with your subconscious mind. I want to get into your subconscious mind and help you instill a belief in the positive outcome. And I'm going to use words that are as applicable to people as possible. I'm going to use the word universe, okay? But if you believe in God or gods or, source energy or anything like that, then this will, while in a state of hypnosis, I'm going to tell your subconscious that's what I'm referring to, so that we don't misalign with your values and have you snap out of hypnosis. So that's one thing that I need to know about this experiment afterwards, is if I'm using the word universe, is that turning off your hypnosis, okay? The other thing is that if you don't have a belief at all in benevolent forces or something bigger than yourself, if you believe that, in reality we're just here, then this isn't the hypnosis session for you. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. I have some other purely pragmatic hypnotherapy sessions that might be more applicable to you. So this is really just for people who believe in energy healing, in the energy of matter, in the energy of thoughts and beliefs. Okay? And thanks for joining me. So we're going to get started. First thing I want you to do is to just take a deep breath. Like I said, we're going to do the rapid induction. So you are, if you choose to, if you're watching this recorded and you would rather spend some time consciously relaxing all the muscles in your body from your head down and take the time to do that, then pause this and do that right now. And then come back to me, okay? But for everybody else, I want you to roll your eyes up, keep your head straight, roll your eyes up to about 20 degrees, and then close your eyes. Take a deep breath. You might feel your eyes flutter, and that's completely normal. Just enjoy your breath, enjoy the breathing. And with each out breath, you're going to feel a wave of relaxation shoot right down your body. Right from your scalp all the way down your ears, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your back, your bottom, your legs, feet. Again. Waves of relaxation taking you deeper and deeper. And the deeper relaxed you get, the more your eyes just start to drop as if you're gazing over a balcony. You can feel the seat under your bottom, just feeling nice and relaxed in that chair, going deeper and deeper. And your breathing starts to regulate now, as you start to feel your body relax deeper and deeper. Now as you gaze, as though you're gazing over a balcony, you notice that you are in a field. This field has an energy, it's just completely relaxing. There's a sense of love and peace. And you feel very safe in this valley of peace. And now we're going to take you right into this valley at the top of a hill. You're looking down on this valley, and you notice there are some steps you start to move down these steps. As you move down these steps, you know that you're ready for this change. So when you're ready for this change, take the first step. 10. Feeling so relaxed now, going deeper and deeper. 9. Feeling even more relaxed, more senses of peace, more love. 9. Feeling deeper. 8. Feeling the stones beneath your feet, feeling the ground, feeling the energy of the earth beneath your feet as it pulses through your body and you go deeper and deeper relaxed. 7. Going even deeper now, feeling so relaxed and safe. 6. Now noticing something at the bottom of these stairs, something very interesting just up a path. Getting very curious and excited now to see what's ahead as you go deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. 6. 5. Going deeper and deeper. 4. Noticing and loving how deeply relaxed you feel. 3. 2. So deep now, deeply relaxed. 1. 0. Now that you're in this valley, you can feel the high vibrations of peace and love. You can see that there is something up ahead, some formation you can't truly make out just yet. So you walk and you feel the ground beneath your feet, soft grass. It feels so wonderfully natural and safe. And as you step closer, you notice that there is a garden. And as you get even closer to this garden, you might notice that it's not in the condition that you would want it in. You notice that there might be some stones out of place and some weeds growing up. And I want you to realize that you're in complete control of this garden, and you can make it anything you want. There is so much possibility about this garden. You can make it as beautiful as you want. You can make it thrive. It's within your power to make this garden thrive. So go ahead, and when you see a weed, go ahead and pick it up. Take it out, remove it. It comes out so easily. This weed might represent a belief. It could be a belief. It could also be a physical symptom. Perhaps there's some pain associated with this weed, and once you pull it out, you feel instantly that it's gone. Perhaps this belief is something that you feel has limited you, a view of the world where there is limit and lack. And as you pull this weed, that belief in limit and lack completely dissipates. You just put all these weeds in a pile. Every time you see a weed that represents your belief in lack and limits, just take it out. Anything you might have seen in your life that reinforced this comes up as a weed. Go ahead and remove it. And as you collect the weeds in a pile, you notice yourself feeling lighter, happier, more optimistic, more hopeful, more joyful. And you're pulling your last weed now, noticing that you've done such a good job of removing all of these weeds. And you feel this complete sense of utter belief in what's possible. You look around your garden, you start to think about everything that you want to put here, maybe a bench or a fountain or a stone formation. Maybe you want to plant some trees, maybe you want to plant some fruit or vegetables. Maybe you want to make this a place where you invite people or your pets to come enjoy with you. You can make this garden anything you want. And now that you have pulled these weeds, you know that the universe, which can mean anything to you, the universe can be God, can be gods, can be goddesses, it can be source energy. It's the same thing that you're made of. You're made of the same source energy as the universe. You are infinitely powerful, and you feel so good, so infinitely powerful, that no weed could possibly grow that's beyond your ability to pull it out. And I want you to take this pile of weeds now, and I want you to notice that over in the corner there's a fire pit. And it already has some hot embers on it. So just go ahead and take this pile of weeds that represent limits and lack and pain. I want you to put it into that fire and let it burn. You might even faintly smell the weeds burning. You might even smell a little bit of sage, as though it's cleansing your whole garden. The energy of the garden is just getting greater and greater. And you feel that you are made of love and that you are a miracle. And that all miracles are possible through you and through other people. And you might want to help other people with their gardens, and you might want to ask other people to help you with your garden. And you love to think about everything you want to put in this garden, and you get to work. As soon as you feel inspired, you get to work on making this garden a place that thrives with beautiful energy, with life, with solutions. You know that anything is possible, and the universe is helping you. Abundant health, abundant wealth. It's all possible. And you can control it. Your belief in a benevolent universe conspiring on your behalf all the time. And as you soak in all of the joy and all of the hope, you turn around and notice that the universe has provided you with the resources that you need to make your garden whatever you want it to be. All you had to do was believe. All you have to do is believe, and the universe will provide any resource that you need. It's always working in your highest good, and you know this now. You have an unwavering faith in the universe that it is providing for you, and it feels so good. And now that you know that the universe provides the abundance of health and wealth that you want, your fears dissipate. You feel more inclined to help other people now. As you start to work on your garden, I want you to take a little rest. And as I count up 5 to 1, you're going to come 20% back into the room with me. Knowing that this garden is always there, you can go back to it any time and do work on it. Anytime you see a weed, you can pull it. Anytime you want to create something, the universe will provide. 5, starting to notice now the sounds in the room. 4, starting to notice the sensations coming back to your fingers and toes. 3, starting to take a deep breath now. 2, give yourself a big yawn and a stretch. 1, eyes open, wide awake and aware, feeling wonderful. Welcome back. Great job. How did that feel? Please, please tell me what you experienced during this, both immediately afterwards and as days go by. I would love to hear if this helped you in any way to remove pain, fear, concerns, and also if it creates a sense of faith, and if that faith manifests anything in your life in terms of improved health or improved abundance. I'd love to know that. Thanks again for joining me. And if you want more time with me, I have made available some options through my Facebook pages. So if you're looking specifically for hypnotherapy, then go to Hypnotherapy with Karen Huller, which is Huller Hypnotherapy. It's facebook.com/Huller Hypnotherapy. And if you just chat with me, just message me, there'll be some options to book me, which can look like a consultation, or it can look like just booking your sessions, just getting right to work, since you've gotten to sample me already. And if you know that this has been effective for you. And if you're looking for more career-related help or consciousness-related help for your corporation, then you would go to Epic Careering and message me there. So have a great afternoon. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. I look forward to hearing from you. Keep the feedback coming.